Hello guys and welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to be playing a different type of game under the same Souls-like genre. I'm not stepping away from Black Myth Wukong in any way, but this game is on Game Pass and I really wanted to try it. It came out a couple days ago and the name of the game is Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Let's jump into it. So let's jump into the game, guys, and let's see what this is about. So guys, this is the start off of the game here. It's similar to Black Myth Wukong. It's part of the soul-like genre. So it's kind of stepping out of my comfort zone. But because this game is on Game Pass and I didn't have to pay for the game, it's part of the subscription. Why not give it a try and see how it is? I've heard some good things about it. It scored really good on Metacritic. So okay, so I guess let's kind of familiarize ourselves with the controls here. I'm playing on the Xbox. Now this game, by the way... Oh, I got an achievement. Okay. This game, by the way, is on the PlayStation 5 Pro. But like I said before, because this game is on Game Pass, I wanted to give it a try instead of purchasing the game. Why not? Because with Game Pass, sometimes you get day one releases, which could save you a ton of money if the game is not to your liking. But I'm playing using an Xbox controller here, and I'm just gonna familiarize myself with the controls. I believe RB is light attack and right trigger is heavy attack. Okay, that's for health. Okay, that's the X button here. I don't know if there's... Okay, dodge is B. Okay. Block. Okay, that's kick. That's left trigger is kick. Okay, that looks like a counter attack here. Okay. So I think I got a few controls down here. Graphically, I'm playing on the prioritized graphics mode, so it doesn't look too bad. I wanted to play on balance mode, but they were saying here that it could cause screen tearing if you're not playing on 120 hertz monitor. Okay, so let's lock in here and we do the light attack. Okay. Alrighty. Usually this type of genre, they always give you a few easy enemies, I guess, to practice on, you know, to understand how the controls work. Okay, so let's go ahead, smash these boxes. And this is also set, I guess, in China, similar to Black Myth Wuchang, right? Now I don't know if this has a story to it, or I don't know if it has a story to it where you actually play and you kind of move along with the story, or it's similar to Black Myth Wukong and you just attack a series of bosses here. So I guess we would find out what's going on with this game. Mind you, I haven't done any reading or watch any videos on this game, so this is totally new to me here. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Let me know if you had an opportunity to jump in this game here, if you're a fan of the soul-like genre, because like I said, I'm just getting into it. I'm outside of my comfort zone. But these type of games, you know, they have their challenges to it, but it's about growing and getting better and getting stronger in it. Yeah.
You're awake at last.
You know me. Why am I here?
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering. I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
The feathering.
I see. Know you not. A man-eating fiend attacked Worship's Rise 6 moons ago, spreading unthinkable horrors, after which many bore feathers on their bodies. A malady unlike any other, without hope of a cure. I found this silk manuscript on your person. Here, take it. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then. My Taoist name is Xuanyang, sir. I came here to help, to treat the feathering outbreak in Worship's Rise. Alas, I have made little progress. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then. You are experiencing early signs of the feathering. The afflicted slowly lose their memories. If left unchecked and untreated, the disease will rob them of their humanity entirely. It begins in the limbs, sprouting feathers. Then comes the dislocation of the joints, leading finally to a monstrous transformation. Most victims endure unbearable agony. Judging by how you look, you should count yourself lucky. Your memory loss, while troubling, is a far gentler fate. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then. This is the reverent temple. Those afflicted have sought refuge here. This temple was used by Buddhists. It was after the abbot fled that I took on the role of guardian for the sanctuary. Thanks to the officials, we have barely managed to keep this place secure. You may not be able to recall, but the silk manuscript you were carrying mentions that you have a companion. From what I gathered when I rescued you, it seems you were separated during an attack. That Lu Hongliu is merciless. I dread the worst for your companion. Now that you have contracted this disease and have those blue feathers on your arm, others may mistake you for a monster and strike you down on sight. For now, it is safer to remain in the temple and rest, at least with the soldiers present.
Okay, so we got a bit of a backstory here. She was rescued, and basically she has the feathers coming out from her arm here. She had a companion, so I guess we would have to go and search for that person, him or her.
You're not from around here, are you? The name's Charlene, from Worship's Rise. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm crippled. My brother and I were once the town's finest heroes. But now my brother's burdened with finding medicine to treat me. A pathetic fool. How humiliating. You're heading to town, aren't you? Could you do me a favor and deliver this to an oracle there? She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember. She's a bit different. You'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her I'll come back once I've made something of myself.
Okay, so we have to head to town, I guess. That's the name. That's the next part of the mission here. I guess we have to talk to this person.
You're awake. You seem to have recuperated well. The old Taoist mentioned your encounter with that demon, Lu Hongliu. I am glad to see you on your feet again. But your arm, the feathers are still there. The feathering's a nasty curse. Even the Taoist doesn't have a cure for it. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shu Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering.
Okay, so it looks like we have some sort of a map in the bottom right-hand corner. I don't have anything to donate. Just started the mission here, and I guess there's one more. Wait, let me see. I guess we gotta talk to this guy here.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your own. Xuan Yangzi may be harsh with his words, but he tends to my eyes every day. Some of the Worship's Rise folk came here fleeing, but they didn't stay long. They rushed back out, unaware of how dangerous the world truly is. I am Tao Ting, just a humble merchant seeking refuge. I run a small trading business to make ends meet. Do you happen to have any rare goods for me to take a look at?
Not yet.
Smooth to the touch, with a fragrance that's hard to come by. This is no ordinary treasure. Oh, but don't worry, I won't be tempted to take it for myself. This place is no paradise for a merchant. I'm thinking of heading to the Shu Sanctum. I hear the Ming troops are stationed there, and it's a safer bet than this old temple. I can trade with you, of course. It would be an honor. But for the real treasures, I'm afraid I'll need to ask for a little favor in return. Some thieves from Annalum stole my family's heirloom, an ancient landscape painting. Get it back for me, and I'll make it worth your while. You can find Annalum by taking the side entrance from the stage at Worship's Rise, then crossing a long bridge. Once you've retrieved the painting, meet me at the Shoe Sanctum. I'll have a reward waiting for you.
Okay, so it looks like we have a couple missions here, and we haven't even started getting into the game as yet. So we're back outside, offer blood. Okay, so... okay. There's just a quick switch weapons, light attack, heavy attack, weapon skill, discipline. Okay. Okay, so I thought this was a map, but it's a compass on the bottom here. But when I took a look here, I'm not seeing any map, so we're just gonna kind of... oops. Steam bunny bun. Okay, so giant claws. Look at the size. See the size of this thing here, man? That's crazy. So let me see. I guess we just, before I head out of the temple, let me just check over there. I think there's something over there by the fire. Okay. Yeah, you gotta search everywhere when it comes to these games, man, because there is stuff everywhere before you actually head out in the world. Oh, there's a guy. Let's just talk to that guy, that person here.
Ah, well, look who's back. Feeling lost, are we? We are both wanderers of fate. No need for formalities. Now, about the power in your left arm. If you master it, you'll be unstoppable.
Interesting.
You might even rewrite destiny as we know it. Don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
By you. The belt pinwheel.
Let's get in the handle of the dodge, right?
Will look like us. I'm so excited to meet him.
Look at the spine coming off from that thing's back, man. That's crazy. That must be some type of boss. Or just kind of... oh, I got taken out. Wow, I got taken out quickly, man. I didn't even see this coming. Yeah, playing on the Xbox controller. These type of games, to me, I prefer to play. Okay. Okay, you gotta offer blood. Okay, it says here, dropping your to 0 health results in your death. You drop red mercury based on the current madness. After you revive at the shrine, last play to head back to the place you fell and reclaim your red mercury. Okay. So this thing here, it's similar. So you tend to lose your, I guess your red mercury would be your, like your souls kind of a thing. Okay, so to me, I was here. Okay, so the doors are open, so I guess... LB. Okay, that's a kick. Okay. Like I said, I'm just getting familiar with the controls in this game. I find it playing on an Xbox controller is a little bit strange, you know, so... But anywho, we go ahead. I don't know how I died in the... Wait, what's up there? Okay, I think there's something up here.
Now I get to play. Hello,
So who's
lady.
this?
Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people. Don't worry, you'll be feeling better in no time.
Okay, so... Alright, so let's just continue on our journey, guys. Yeah, graphically, this game doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look as good as Black Myth Wuchang, I'll tell you that. But it's shaping up pretty well on the Xbox Series X. So
Over here.
let's see what this guy wants here.
Your arm. What's happened to it? It's me, He Yuzai. You wrote to me about searching Worship's Rise for clues about Bar Yu. Have you forgotten? Bar Yu, your sister. We came here to find clues. For your arm. The old boatman spoke true. He warned of feathers growing on the arm. A mark of feathering. They say it leads to memory loss. And worse, it ultimately turns one into a man-eating monster. Fortunately, you can still speak for now. Take this. I'll counsel my friend, the old boatman. He made no cure. I scouted the Shoe Sanctum a few days past. Aside from a deranged Taoist at the entrance, it seems safe. Rest there and search for clues.
Okay, so we have to head to the Sanctum.
Monster!
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna use these soldiers as practice, I guess, just to familiarize myself with the controls here. But that boss, man, that was crazy in the nightmare. Okay, so let me just grab this here. I think there's a pathway down here. I guess these might be health stuff, you know, so it's always good to collect that stuff here. Okay, dodging. Okay, swift strike. I need to... Okay, so we got it. What it? You could equip 3 pendants, 3 jade pendants. Okay, so let's do that here. So let's go and equip. So let me see what effects this one has here. Reduces damage taken while below a certain health threshold, HP threshold. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead here. So like I said, guys, I'm just doing a more or less a short gameplay video here. You know, just to kind of get a little feel of how this game is so far. Okay.
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign of feathering. Most would have lost their minds by now. Yet you remain in control. Fascinating. The power of feathering runs through that arm of yours. I can sense it. How you manage to contain it, I don't know. But make no mistake, your left arm is the key to unleashing its full strength. Yes, that power's itching to course through you, but I'm afraid you're not ready to command it. Not yet. Here, take this. Let's see if you've got what it takes to wield.
Okay, so let's see what's happening here. There's a nice big chest across here. Oops. I didn't know. I thought you could have crossed the river. I didn't know. That's death. Oh my gosh. So I guess it starts me right back at the temple. Okay. Yep, so here you go. Everything kind of gets respawned again.
Time to die!
Okay, so let me head back to where I came from here. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, man. You cannot jump in the river. You can't do that. You would die, and the nearest point so you could respawn is by the temple. So it's a good distance away. Yeah, I noticed that graphically, I'm just looking at the game here, and it's not too clear, not too crisp, you know. Yeah, I just forget to use my lock on here. Like I was saying, I'm just looking at the vegetation here, just going around the game. It looks like a little bit noisy, a little bit busy here. It's not, like I said, it's not no Black Myth Wuchang in terms of graphics though, but yeah, but then and again, I'm playing on prioritized graphic mode, you know, so that's what I'm playing on right now. So you see the chest over there, but I guess I have to get to the other side first. You can't just take a shortcut, right? So guess we gotta kill this guy. Okay, so yeah, I'm not realizing how close I am to death here. Because I was just trying, like the game prompts you to do, okay. I was trying to do that, the left trigger here. Okay, so I'll get the hang of the controls, guys. Like this is just more practice mode kind of a thing. So okay, so I guess we're getting closer. Okay, so that's another spawn point here. So if in case I die, I would spawn right here. So offer blood. Okay, that's what you need to do. Okay. Okay, so you worship here. Find Mercury to raise your level. Okay, so that's why you increase your level as well. Activate and enter the dream from here. Enter the dream fully restores your health and advances the story. Most enemies defeated are brought back to life. Okay. Level up your stats. Enter the dream. So I'm gonna level up my stats here. So let's take a look at it. Impetus respiratory. Okay, so a new discipline skill. Let me do next page. Okay, so there are different skill trees here. You see, I'm just level 1. My HP is 658. Okay, so let's go back here and let's see. Okay, so let me go up here and see. Block. Oh, block maximum level. Suitable for axes. And what's this here? Blink kick. Okay. Alright, so on this one here. Elusive. Okay, evade at the opportune time to avoid it. Okay. Okay, so let me see. So if you were to buy this here, how much points you got? Okay, so you're gonna get 2 upgrades. Okay. Okay, so I guess I don't have enough. Okay. Okay, so that's the warehouse. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go down the ladder. Okay, so I guess I can move ahead here. Okay, so the next step will be down this ladder. No, that's the other side here. Yes, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what happens. No! I didn't need to take. See, it's the controls, man. It's the controls again. You know, so Or you can cast spells. Cool. Okay, so you cast spells. Whoa! What's this? That's like a rogue. Enough of your foolishness, man. He just came and attacked me like, whoa! Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead here. Plunging attacks. RB. Okay, it does a plunging attacks, right? Honestly, what I'm finding here is that the controls are a little bit stiff, man. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. I'm gonna go back to where I was. Okay. Okay, this next time I'm gonna do better. Okay. Like some of the controls in this game, I'm feeling that they are kind of non-responsive, because even when they say to do a jump down and do an attack here, it wasn't responding the way it should respond. Okay, so I remember there's this guy down there. So he's gonna come on to you like crazy. Okay, so I got him. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is where it becomes tricky, because when I jump down here, like there's this guy down here. There's a few of them here. So when I jump down, you could say he could do a plunge attack here. So see, he's not working, so okay. I'm using my kick. Okay. So what we got here? Okay. What's this? Okay. That's my souls I lost. Okay. Give him a kick. Let's get rid of this guy. That's right. Yep. These enemies sometimes have a lot of power in them, eh? Okay, so now we're entering the first boss. So right trigger, hold heavy attack, RB light attack. Okay, so I guess we're hitting our first boss here. Let's see how this goes. Okay. I gotta watch myself, my stamina. I gotta watch my stamina. That's the key thing, man. We gotta watch that stamina here, because Okay. So she's coming in hard. So let my stamina rebuild here. And I'll give a kick. That did a lot of damage, and it's just charge attack. Okay. So she's coming at me here, so I'm just gonna do a charge attack. Okay, so I guess we got rid of this boss here. Wasn't too bad. Okay, so benedictions. Oh, there's oath, wisdom, and memory. Okay, so you could socket one of these in here. There you go. Okay. Alright, so I wish I could. How many? I have like 1900 souls or red mercury. So I just need to get to the next save point here. Oh, that's where the chest was. You see? I was on the other side here, so now we can activate this. Let's see what we got here. A forgotten remembrance. Okay. The one thing you don't want to do, guys, is jump in this river. That's instant death. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so I'm just trying to see the remembrance. Let me see what that is here. Okay, so these are valuables. Okay, so this is, I can't equip the, I think I'll have to, let me see the skill on this. LRB, okay. LBRB. Okay. Okay. So now I guess I have to backtrack, I guess. Oh! There's something here. Okay. Okay, so oh, they opened up a door at the side there. That was closed before. Okay. Whoa! So if you do L, so you do LB. Okay. You don't want to die here, right? Whatever I do, I don't want to die here. Okay, so let's see what's, oh, let's pick up that here. Good stuff. Alright, so we're down. Okay, so let me see if there's a place I could worship around here. Okay, so I could go further down, or I could attack these guys here. Let me just take some health. Oh, I don't have any health. Oh no! Oh no, man! Oh my gosh! I ran out of. Yeah. I wonder where they're gonna start me. If they're gonna start me back by the boss, or they're gonna start me way back here. Oh my gosh! And I gotta do all this stuff again, I guess. Okay. You see? Okay, so this is where, in my opinion, guys, this is where, like, playing a bit of Wuchang versus this game, Wuchang, this is where, honestly, it's totally different, man, because now like, honestly, the way I'm seeing it here is if I have to go back and beat all these bosses here, that's crazy. Okay, so Because what they should have done was get me to spawn just after I beat the boss. Now I gotta beat these guys here, or I could just probably run through them. Let me see. Let me take a look. Oops. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna forget these guys here. They're asleep, so I'm not gonna worry about that. She didn't respawn. Okay. So then that's good. So I could just head out and I could get my red memory. Okay. Alrighty, so let me see if I can get some health. Recover my health. It's right down there. Here it is, right here. Let me get that first, man. Good stuff.
Can't touch me.
Let me get that guy a serious kick, man. Get rid of him. Okay. This reminds me a lot of playing Elden Ring. You know, like when you die, it takes you back to the nearest place here. You know. I mean, when you're playing these different games, you could see like which one kind of fits or kind of suits you here, because the fact that you cannot respawn, I mean the boss didn't respawn, which is a good thing, but the fact that you can't respawn just after you kill the boss and you gotta go way back there, man, that's crazy. Whoa! Trap. Okay, it's a good thing I saw that, man. Okay, so you don't want to get anywhere close to this. Okay. Let me see here. Did he fall? Yeah, I think he fell off the cliff. Okay. Okay, I think he fell off the cliff. He's fighting with himself down there. Okay. What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to get to... Yeah, there's a trap right there. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so let me see. Blunt kick, dash strike. Oh, what's this guy? He fired daggers at you, man. That's what he did. Yeah, this game, you better be prepared, man. You better be prepared because he just come at you hard. Oh, he didn't die, you know, this guy. It's crazy. Okay, so I guess we gotta get to the temple. Okay, so... Let me see. I don't want to... Okay, so wait. Before I go down here, let me see if I can get a save point close.
Time to send you to the afterlife.
Okay, you wanna play? Gotcha. Okay, so I don't have any health, so it's kind of getting dangerously low here. Let me see if I could find a temple. Oh, I got the temple. Okay, equip item here. Let me see. Okay, so that didn't give me any. So I need something to give me some. Okay, so let me see here. Consumables. We don't want to use that here. Okay, so at least my health is rebuilding. Okay, so there are lots of guys here, so if I could just run to the temple. Right here. Let me offer blood. Good stuff. Okay, so at least I would respawn right there. I just didn't want to attack these guys because I didn't really have any health. So hopefully I'll respawn right at the temple here. So okay, good. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks for joining me here in this quick video for Wuchang Fallen Feather. Very interesting, very different type of game. It reminds me a lot of the game I used to play, or I did play a bit of, which was Elden Ring. The enemies come at you fast and furious. It's not like Wuchang. Like when I played Black Myth Wuchang, at least if you die, you don't lose any of your experience and what have you. In this game, they call it Red Mercury, I'm sorry. And you do lose it, and you have to go back and recover it where you lost your Red Mercury. But so far I'm getting used to the controls. I'm playing on the Xbox here. Usually I play these type of games on my PlayStation. I'm more familiar with the controller. But guys, again, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.